Welcome back to Hippie Bliss Travel. Today we're going to head to OMSI, Oregon Museum of Science and Industry, to check out the Lego exhibit. But first, we stopped at Junior's. It's on the east side of Portland. People might call it a hole in a wall, but they have some spectacular food, good ambiance, kind of cater. They have some vegan options, and we've been there multiple times. And so the food was delicious as usual. They are only open till 2. So it's more of a breakfast, lunch, early lunch. They've got maybe 10 tables, but the food is always delicious. Then we headed down to OMSI. Again, it's just on the east side of Portland. They have a Lego exhibit, or a Jurassic Park Lego exhibit, where they've got something like 6 million Legos. OMSI has general admission tickets. I think they were $20 per an adult. They get you into most of the museum, but the Jurassic Park Lego exhibit was an additional charge, and I think the ticket for that was 27, but that got you the general admission and the Lego exhibit. They also have the Empirical Theater, which is a large screen movie screen, and it reminds me of the size of the IMAX movies. And we went to see the T-Rex documentary, and which is about three young kids, two brothers and their cousin, who found a T-Rex skeleton. And I don't remember if it was North Dakota or South Dakota. They were out hiking, playing one day. They live in the area, and it's about, yeah, the Denver Muse. I think it was the Denver Museum of Art or something that came up and did an excavation and found a full size skeleton. It's about 45 minutes. Very interesting. They At the top of the hour they run several documentaries throughout the day. They also have the Kendall Planetarium that have shows throughout the day. They also have a hands-on area that, I mean, the kids and, yes, husband and I played. They have the physics lab you can go into. Hmm.
That's what, yeah, looks like. That's what hydrogen
So we got mercury, krypton, argon, helium, hydrogen, neon. No pulley. Yeah, they had a chemistry lab, but I don't think that opened till later after we were there. We were there during the week, so there was a lot of school, field trips and stuff, but there was still plenty of room. Yeah, and this is still in the physics lab, but it was teaching you about Morse code. They had two stations set up, several feet apart, and when you type the Morse code, that light bulb would go up. And this one was an old vintage GE, I think it was generator steam engine, something. It was all in the middle of the hall. And then they also had like stations that imitated, or not, yeah, I guess, or simulated earthquakes. And there was one, a history of earthquakes, and like a California earthquake that happened on this date was this strength. So you'd stand there and it would shake, and it would give you like an idea of what the people felt in those areas over multiple earthquakes. A lot of physics, a lot of, yeah, turbine generator is what that one from GE was. And this was the movie theater that we saw the T-Rex movie in. And yeah, that's the one we saw. It was about a 45 minutes. They do play movies throughout every now and then in the evenings that you can buy tickets to and go to. Same thing with the planetarium. They have what's called OMSI After Dark, which they have a few times a year, which is open to people 21 and older. After they close, they serve some alcohol, have some food. People come and, but you get access to the museum, and so you got a bunch of people drinking, doing these same exhibits and physics halls and stuff. And there's my husband pretending to get eaten by a dinosaur. And on these, this is the entrance to the T Rex, or not the T Rex, but the Jurassic Park Legos. And on the signs, it tells you how many Legos they used and how many hours it took to make them, put them together. It's all based on the Jurassic Park movies. They had some hands-on areas. Adults and kids could both do hands-ons. Yeah, there's a little monorail going around the top of the exhibit in one of the rooms. Yeah, if you've seen the movies, a lot of these scenes you recognize. I've only saw the first movie. I never saw the others. You've got a lot of the lab part of it because we have fossils coming up with little Legos inside of resin. So it looks like you're discovering a fossil. It's a DNA strand there. And here at the lab, they called it, they had a wall that was going to be a picture, but you don't know what you made a little section of the picture, a little, I think it was 2 by 2 or whatever. And on that screen, it told you your color sequence and which Lego color to put. And they had all the Legos right in front, what you would need. So you just match, go along with your screen, fill up your little square, and when you're done, each square that you were doing had an X and Y access location. So the computer would tell them, okay, this is the one you made. You stick it on there. And the lady said it would take about 3 more days to fill the whole wall. And then I took a little snapshot of the picture of what it was going to look like when it was completed.
A little square and you hit finished. And it says wait for attendant. The dude will walk up. Somebody with a pad walks up. When we did the second one, I had turned it to make sure I was oriented right and handed it to him in the right orientation. And he went, oh good, you're oriented.
I like how it tells you how many bricks and everything.
Just shy of 80,000.
And you walk under the belly. Yeah, so the big green dinosaur, the tail here came out one wall. We walked under the body of it, and then the head came out of another wall. And it said baby dinosaur, so I don't know if it's talking the green one or not, but the sign, I don't know if you could read it, was just over 171,000 Legos and took over 1,400 hours to complete. And then at this station is you did a footprint and you just followed a pattern. You could use whatever colors you want. So there's the footprint I made, and then you got to stick it on the wall for the day. And then my husband also did one. So we did different footprints. So mine's the colorful one, and his is the bland colored one. But yeah, I mean, we were there a couple hours. Yeah, there was another floor where you went up and you saw a mosaic, which was stunning, of Legos, dinosaurs.
107, almost 108,000 bricks.
108,000 birds. Wow. Yeah, this is the mosaic I was telling you about. And yeah, this is up close so you can see the detail. But yeah, it's all Legos. I think what my husband said, just under 108,000 Legos in this mosaic. But this was the most impressive of all. It was the Jeep. And mainly the front half of the Jeep, but the lights on it were on, and you were being chased by the big dinosaur here. And people could go up and sit in the Jeep and you could take some pictures. There's a lot of people there with their kids, so we weren't, you're like, oh, we'll let the kids. But even in the mirrors of the Jeep has the dinosaur in the mirrors, the side mirrors. Yeah, there's a side mirror with the dinosaur in it. And the rear view mirror right there also had the dinosaur. But yeah, this was probably the most impressive thing. Yeah, even the wheels were Legos. Yeah, and then they had some movies about how they would assemble them, and then setting up the exhibit at the museum. Little 5 to 7 minute movies. There was two different ones. And then we went out and explored the rest of the museum. This is part of the general admission. They do have a big earth science section all the time. And so, you got to play with all the toys and the lights. And I remember years ago when there was a couple years where our kids were did an online school, and the online school came down here and did a science class. I think it was dissecting frogs or something. But they came down to OMSI into this Earth lab here, and I don't know, there's maybe 20, 25 of them from the online school throughout the state of Oregon that came and did the class. But yeah, this is one of the permanent features here at OMSI. Well, thank you for coming along and to the OMSI Museum and seeing the Jurassic World Lego display. If you made it to the end, give us a like and a subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Hope to see you then. Bye.